All right, so we are starting a new segment, Jay, called Funny Fucks with Red and Jay.
Funny motherfuckers.
And we got gold for the first episode, man.
Oh, fuck yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've got the Reverend Bob Levy. You may have seen him on the Killers of Comedy tour. You probably heard him on Howard Stern, Artie Lang's show, and Opie and Anthony. And that's how I have followed him. Bob, let's bring you in. How you doing tonight, Bobby?
Hello, Bob.
Doing great, man. Just sucking, not digging out of the snow. That's my thing. I am not going to fucking shovel any snow. I'm going to wait for it to melt. Fuck everybody.
Absolutely. Fuck the snow. You guys are actually getting hit with a huge snowstorm right now up there. And we feel your pain. Yeah. We just went through it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
We had about 9 to 12 inches, and it's supposed to turn around and come back in another 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck are you gonna do? It's the global warming thing is fucking everything up.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be fucking 80 degrees with that shit?
Right.
It's supposed to melt all the ice caps and shit, and we're supposed to fucking drown.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand. They say the global warming. We're kind of feeling it where we're at. We just got dumped with 12 inches of snow, and the next fucking day it's 60 degrees, and we're going, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's all fucking bullshit. They get money to do fucking tests and that shit. That's why this country's fucking broke. We do a test about everything. Eggs is good for you. They spend fucking $2 million on a test about eggs. Then fucking they do another test and say the eggs are no good for you. And there's another fucking $10 million, you know?
That's right.
Right.
They say just fucking eat what you fucking want to eat. Do what the fuck you want to do. And you're not going to fucking, you don't worry. The stress is going to fucking kill you. Not fucking what you eat. I eat fucking a woman's asshole. I'll live forever.
That's right. I mean, that's a man's meal right there.
That's right, buddy.
Yeah, it's not just for breakfast anymore, motherfucker.
That's right.
So, Bobby, you digging the fucking Olympics right now? We talked last week. We bashed that shit because we're tired of Olympic events.
It doesn't mean anything anymore. Do you understand? Remember years ago it meant something?
Right.
You
used to have pride.
It's like, I don't know anybody I don't care about. I watch the hockey and I go, are they women? Because some of these countries you can't tell.
Right.
And I'm like, was this game already over? You don't know what the fuck's going on. I had the USA hockey game on and I'm going, okay, it's 1-0. And it's in the second period. But then all of a sudden they scored 7 goals. I'm like, yeah, this is the game from earlier. And I'm like, fuck, they got me.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
What's your favorite event there? Then they had the surfboards that go up the mountain. He does a twist. He comes down. What the fuck is that? Where is that going to get you in life, you fucking loser?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't have a fucking event. A favorite event. The only thing I like is the bobsleds when they crash, and I just like.
Oh yeah, but they're not crashing enough.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. They fucking ramped it up to make it safe. I'm like, look, you need to make the shit more dangerous if you want me to watch. I've got to see some people wreck.
The long ski jumps. If you don't go a certain distance, you go into like an alligator lake.
No shit. Yeah, put some broken glass and some rocks down there.
Exactly. You got to make it, or you have the people from Duck Dynasty just shooting them as they throw as
Perfect.
they jump.
Yeah. Oh.
It's so fucking boring. It's like you can't. Everything is just fucking the same. My new thing is the walk. I stole the walk from the ice skaters. The ones that go around in a circle, and they put one hand behind their back. That's how I'm gonna walk like that from now on, wherever I go.
Get some video of that, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need to put that shit up on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I put it on my. I got a YouTube, but to find it, like if you go on my Twitter, there should be a link that goes to it. I got like pretty fucked up shit on there.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
And that Twitter handle is @RevBobLevy. So go out there and get the Rev.
The
Rev. Please.
Jeez, fuck me, I'm dumb.
No, it's all right to be fucking dumb. I didn't finish school, man. I went to fucking high school for 6 fucking years, and look at me now, sitting around watching a big screen TV.
That's right.
On a nice fucking couch with a nice hot coffee, talking to you two fine people.
Oh,
sweet.
Awesome, man.
That's the life right there, brother. That's the life.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to shovel. I'm fucking not going out there. The dogs go in the back. Fucking, if I take them out, I'll go piss out there with them in the back. You know?
yeah.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
That's
And
what I
throw the
do.
dog shit over the fence. Over the back fence.
There you go. Into the neighbor's yard?
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty far away, but I'm not bagging that shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
Exactly. It's
You
a
know,
fucking
I got
animal.
3 dogs. Yeah, 3 fucking dogs. I'm gonna run around with fucking bag, and then they go in the bag and eat. They eat their own shit.
Yeah.
Where the
It
fuck did
does.
they learn that from? They must have seen me eating somebody's ass.
Well, yeah, they've been watching you, Bobby.
I know. I learned it from you, Daddy.
You said it's a
But
meal.
it's great, you know. Thank God for the dogs. You know, the dogs are the fucking. They keep you going.
Right.
You know, since me and my wife are separated now.
Oh, are you? Well, that sucks, man.
Well, look, it's the fucking 3rd time, so I've been married, so what the fuck?
Right.
Third time's a charm, my fucking ass. But, you know, I got a waiting list, and I'm auditioning.
Right. Well,
Sweet.
auditioning, that brings me to some shit that I on our show, we have some what the fuck moments. And I was listening to a story about what the fuck moments between you and Florentine and auditioning women. What the hell? So you can get back out on the road, man, and you guys can go do these.
Nah, you know what? I did it already. I fucked strippers. I fucked porn stars. I fucked, you know, just fucking anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
We fucked fat chicks when we had no hotel room when we were starting out. So we would go to Denny's at 2 a.m. and find some pig that would let her stay at the house and let her blow us. And then we go to sleep and run out in the morning.
That's awesome.
That's great. Run out in the morning. I love it.
This guy can
I
teach
don't
you.
want to do that again. You know why? Because it's too much of a headache. I'd rather have one woman annoyed with me than fucking 10. You know, because if
Very
you have
true.
like 10 of them, they're all going to want to see you a certain night. You say no, and they're like, why are you blowing me? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I can't take it. You know, if women didn't have voice boxes, it would be so fucking great.
Yeah. Get in the kitchen, cook me turkey pot pie.
Turkey pot pie.
Oh, man, I can go for that. I don't even know how to go shopping, man. I've fucking been... This is the 3rd day of fucking... I made baked ziti, and I'm like fucking... there's no, chicken in the house. There's no...
There's no famous Bob Levy burger.
No, I mean, I got the burger when I have the burgers. Yeah, I know how to fucking... I just throw them in the fucking pan. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fucking on high. Get them smoking. Fucking, me and my son call them ghetto burgers.
Yeah,
And
ghetto
just
burgers.
fucking get them going real fucking, and boom, and they're ready. Because they come in a box.
Right.
I buy shit in a box now because what the fuck am I going to do? I buy sometimes the ground meat,
Yeah.
But, I don't fucking want to be making fucking hamburger patties. I'm a fucking grown man.
Right. Well, Bob, there is an advantage to not being married with this fucking Valentine's Day that just came through. It just happened this last Friday, Jay. I fucking hate Valentine's Day.
I know. It's just horse shit.
So what you guys got each other?
Fucking handies, I guess. No, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
No, I actually got lucky. My wife could give a care. She doesn't give a shit if we celebrate, do anything. At least that's what she says to my face. I just get in trouble the next week, and she doesn't talk to me when I actually take her word for it. But it's something you don't have to worry about this year. So that's a plus, right, Bobby?
Yeah. Well, I used to make my own cards because the last card I got her, was for her birthday, and I bought it because, it looked good. And it said, you're the best niece.
Great.
Because, I don't really look at things, you know what I mean? I went to where it said wife section,
Right.
and it was misplaced. And I called them up on the air when I was doing my internet show. And I go, maybe you should hire a security guard to make sure they put them back in the right place. Then.
Right.
Because now I look like an idiot. So I usually make my own and I sign my name on it, like an asshole.
Yeah.
Because my wife was not into the chocolate and flowers shit. Like she likes the chocolate, but flowers, you know what I mean? It's stupid.
Right.
Why was it gonna die?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What the fuck you gonna? Why you gotta give them something that's gonna fucking die?
Right.
In fucking 3 days, you know?
You give them chocolate, and then they complain for the next month about having, getting fat off of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You buy the.
You're trying to get me fat, so no one else looks at me. You're doing it to your fucking self, you lot.
Exactly, dude. You buy the fucking chocolate, and they're like, "Oh, that's nice, but I can't eat that." So guess what? Then I fucking end up eating it.
Well, yeah, that's all right, though.
Yeah, but I bought it for you. So why didn't I just not buy the shit?
Well, exactly. That's what happens. I used to get stuff, or she would get stuff, and I'd wake up to take the dogs out in the middle of the night, and she goes, "You ate half a thing of Oreos?" And I'm like, I just fucking, you know what I mean? You just get into that fucking mood for this shit that you wouldn't eat in a day when you're fucking wide awake. So now I don't have any of that shit in here.
Right.
So when I wake up, when they wake me up, these fucking dogs, there's nothing in there to grab. I like to get pistachio nuts or something like that. Right. I like shit like that. But why do you gotta keep them in the shell? Take them out.
Yeah. Those things are fucking hard too.
Well, that's what it is. You ever get the one that doesn't open and you're trying to get it between your teeth and the fucking next thing you know it snaps and fucking you're choking on a little piece of fucking nut. You got Mexicans picking up at 2 cents a fucking hour. You give them another 2 cents, take it out of the fucking shell.
Yeah, dude. They only do it halfway. They just open the fucking one end. I've always thought the same thing. Why don't you fucking finish it? Open it for me.
Yeah. I mean, really. I mean, it looks like a pussy. You know what I mean?
Right. A green.
Some of them are tighter than others.
Right.
Yeah, some of them are closed up.
Them closed up fuckers. They just you can't open them whatsoever.
Yeah, you ain't getting it.
You're gnawing on it, and it's just not doing it.
Sometimes the dinner ain't gonna get you that pussy.
Right.
That's right.
Once again, guys, we are talking with the Reverend Bob Levy, and he's our first guest on the new segment, Funny Fucks with Red and Jay. And you can go out to his website. It's out there at, is it The Rev Bob Levy or just Rev Bob Levy?
RevBobLevy.com.
RedBobLevy.com.
And you can pick up your I Hate People t-shirts. They look better than the ones I got up there now because I'm lazy. I didn't change it. But I got, they look better than the ones I got.
Jay and we got to get a couple of those shirts because if there's one thing we hate in life, it's people. So,
in general.
In general.
And fucking cattle from where you're from.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love fucking eating steak. I got to come out there. I'm gonna be getting in at Sanford and Sons or whatever the hell.
Oh, very cool. We've actually been to that.
We're just a few hours away from that, actually.
Right. We actually saw Florentine up there, right? And Don.
That's who told me. He goes, I told him my agent was talking to the guy. And he goes, I got to talk to him anyway, so I'll just tell him to book you,
Oh, that'd be
I
awesome,
think he's
man.
opened up another club out there.
The We're Right, You're Wrong podcast will return after Red and Jay sell some shit.
Hey, Jay, what are you playing?
You like that, man? You think it sounds good?
It sounds really good, actually.
You know why it sounds good, Red?
Why's that?
I just put a brand new set of GHS strings on my guitar.
Dude, I love GHS strings. They're the string experts since 1964, and they've been committed to quality and innovation. And with their airtight foil packaging and corrosion-resistant envelopes, they guarantee that the strings will be fresh no matter when you open them.
Whether you play electric guitar, acoustic guitar, bass, banjo, mandolin, ukulele, doesn't matter what it is, let the string experts at GHS help you find the ideal set.
Hey, visit them online at ghsstrings.com. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at GHS Strings. And you know what? We endorse them here at We're Right, You're Wrong podcast.
Play your guitar with GHS strings and nothing else.
Rock on.
You're listening. Shut the fuck up. This is Reverend Bob Levy, and you're listening to Red and Jay on We're Right, You're Wrong, because you're a fucking idiot.
All right, so we are back with the Rev Bob Levy.
Hey, who's dating there out of you two? You're both dating or one of you?
We're actually both married.
Married men.
You guys are married? How
Yeah.
that's allowed out there?
It is.
It is.
Not,
It is, and it's
not to each other.
And we're not even married. We're not even married to our own family.
Yeah, we're not married to each other or our own siblings. We actually found women that were not related.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's it, Bobby.
We had to look.
How long you been married? How long?
I have been married going on 3 years.
Yeah, I've been married.
All right, so that's still kind of
18.
happy. What about you?
18, brother, 18.
18?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
It's like playing with a basketball that has no air in it. You need to do fucking pussy, motherfucker.
Oh,
18
yes.
years of the same fucking pussy. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know it's okay because our wives don't listen.
Yeah, they don't listen to this.
Hey,
Oh,
dude,
shit.
now listen, 18 fucking years, you see the pussy change and it starts looking like your grandmother's lips. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It definitely
It's got
changes.
like cancer fucking hair around it, you know? Spot here, spot there.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fucking 18. I've been, look, you average all my marriages, I'm probably at I'm about 16, 14 years been married to the three of them. I think I have mad cow semen because women
Mad cow
lose
semen.
their mind after about 4 years.
Really?
Oh,
So
shit.
it's
That's not good for me, Bobby.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's cool. You're going to hit the time where, you know, like everything you did that used to be funny isn't funny anymore. Well, I don't know when you're joking.
Oh, I'm fucked.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm joking when I call you a fucking cunt. Don't you understand that? That's how I talk where I'm from.
Right.
Why do you got to be such a fucking twat about it, you fucking cunt? You know?
Yeah. And I'm kidding. I'm
Right.
joking,
I'm
baby.
kidding.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
Right,
what, I'm
and-
gonna tickle you every time I call you a cunt?
The thing is, that's how we talk, and even that's how Jay and I talk. And you know, when I say cunt, I'm not meaning it necessarily as derogatory as it comes out.
No, you're meaning it as you're not being nice. That's the way I explained it to my wife.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, when I say stop being a cunt, I mean, you know, why you being like a bitch.
Right.
But, you know, maybe that's a better word to use.
Well, I actually said the bitch thing. I said, you know, stop acting like a bitch. And she goes, oh, now you're calling me a bitch. I said, no, you're acting like one. That's what you're doing.
don't act like
I actually had that
Yeah.
last night.
Really?
Last night.
It's like she can win like a fucking Academy Award with the acting like a bitch fucking that she
Right.
does, right?
Oh, God,
They're
yeah.
so fucking good at it. Jesus fucking Christ. One little fucking thing, you know? What did you do? What did you do in there? I heard something fall. Shut the fuck up. What are you, fucking security here?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't win. I'm telling you, if women didn't have pussies, they'd be on an island, and we would pull up on a boat and throw rocks at them.
I agree, man.
Yeah.
I agree. For some
I mean,
reason,
really, would you really hang out with a woman, like, you know what I mean, if you weren't going to fuck her?
No. We're going to be honest
I mean,
here.
no,
to be
you
honest,
would
I'm
never.
not saying anything bad about women. All you women out there listening, I'm not saying anything bad about
No,
you. But
no.
you don't understand us, and we don't understand you.
Right.
You know, but I do understand when my fucking dick goes in your fucking mouth that it feels pretty fucking good. And I don't want to do it to somebody that has a fucking mustache, so I'm dealing with you.
That's right.
Exactly.
It doesn't feel good when your hair brushes against it.
Yeah. You're fucking getting
shit.
blown by the Marlboro man.
Right.
Ooh.
Hey, funny fact, Marlboro Man was actually from one of my towns. So,
Was he?
yeah, one of them. There was fucking like 80 of them because they all died of lung cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally, thank God that fucking lady with the hole in the throat died.
Oh,
I
did she?
couldn't take it during the fucking NHL playoffs last year.
Right.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
fucking commercial.
Every
I
Was she-
used to
commercial.
tell my grandkids stories at night, and they were afraid of me because you got a fucking hole in your neck.
Right.
I would fuck the hole in the neck if I was dating her.
Would you, Bobby? You would fuck the stoma?
Yeah, why not, man?
What is it?
It's called a stoma, and the hole
That's
in the
what they
neck.
call that?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's like they put a plug in, like you put in the bathtub. You know what I mean?
right.
Holy shit.
So Bobby would get down on the stoma. Wow.
Yeah, look, you know what would be great about it? If she didn't like to swallow, she wouldn't have to because it would go right out the neck.
Yeah,
Right.
she wouldn't even have to taste it.
Hey, I might use that in my next. I like that one.
That one's good. Right when you're getting ready to come, you pull it out of her mouth and stick it in her neck.
That's right.
Beautiful.
No, but then she has to swallow it. She gets pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't like the way it tastes, so you got a direct line right down
what
the
do you
throat.
care? You're dying anyway. Just drink it.
Yeah.
What do you care?
It looks like you could use the protein.
Oh,
You got
nice.
a hole in your fucking neck. You're lucky I'm letting you suck my dick, you fucking machine sounding. She sounds like a fucking robot.
Robot,
In space
right.
I'm getting blown by.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bobby. Oh, it's bad.
It does not compute.
Yeah. So you talked about the playoffs there. You're a big football fan, huh?
I like football. I mean, it's getting too gay for me, so I
Literally.
didn't get the football package this year. Because if you watch the game, it's only about 40 minutes.
Right.
It's all fucking somebody looking through a camera. Like, there should be a fucking show on TV where a guy looks into a camera with the hood over his head.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's
what the
pretty
fucking-
much.
That's pretty much the game. Everything is, every turnover is reviewable. I mean, come on, give me a fucking break.
Oh, I agree, man.
Fucking play the game.
I've gotten to where I DVR a lot of the games and watch them in fast forward because it takes me only an hour to watch a game instead of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so fucking. It's the refs took over. They changed the rules. The best part of the game was when the crowd would roar when they were ready to kick off, right?
Right,
And the
yeah.
guy kicked it. He's fucking almost at the 50. He kicks it into the fucking stand.
Right.
Well, how fucking exciting is that? Just put the ball to 20 in the end.
That's what
and
they
get it
want.
over with.
That's what they want. I mean, they
Yeah,
want to
wanna
they want
do
to
it
take
at the
away
20
all the
or something
collisions.
like that.
They want to
Yeah.
take away everything about football that's great. So let's just fucking take the pads off and run around. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, well, they want to take away the extra point, too.
Yeah.
That you'd have to. That was a new one. Look it up
Right.
on the computer. They wanted to take that away, where you had to go. Like if you got the 2 points, I don't know. It was
Yeah.
weird. It was,
Yeah, Jay, you talked
really
about that.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jay talked
Yeah.
about that in an episode where, we talk about the NFL becoming just trash, and you keep taking shit away. It's no longer the game of football.
No.
And as you said, it's just turning gay literally to be topical. What do you think about this player coming out for the first time?
Yeah, the one guy. But yeah, I mean, there's got to be gay players.
Right,
You know what I mean?
sure. That's how we feel.
It's no big deal to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if I was on his team, but like if I'm taking a shower and I feel somebody washing my back, then there's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have no problem about anybody. You know,
Right.
as long as you don't fuck with me. I don't
And-
give a fuck what you are.
What pisses us off the most is because we feel the same way, but why does it have to just come out? Why does it have to be a big issue?
Because it is a big thing. It made him a star. Everybody knows his fucking name
Everybody
now.
knows him. Yep.
Yeah, and the first thing they're going to say about the guy, I mean, it doesn't matter what he does. He could go on to be the greatest player in the NFL history, and the first thing they're going to say is he's gay. He came out and was the first guy to
Yep.
say that he was openly gay coming out of college.
The rest of his life.
Well, really, he's not the first one because somebody on the Giants did years ago when he retired. I remember he was on the Howard Stern show sitting.
Right. To us, it doesn't matter. Just like you,
No.
Bobby, we don't care. It's what I have a problem with is the way they fucking portray everything these days, and they make it. They make everything so. They just beat it to death. That's what I have a problem with.
Well, it's a hero to come out gay, but it's not a hero to go fight a war and come back.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
That's the whole fucking thing that I hate about this country. That's why I'm going to be doing something. I'm doing an interview Sunday with these people I got together that work with the military, and we're going to try to do comedy shows at all the Army, the military bases all over the country with comedians from there, and have
cool.
people donate food and have like a Christmas thing.
Awesome.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
That's support.
I'm a genius. I came up with a fucking genius idea. That's
There
what
you
I
go.
do.
That's right, man.
There you go.
So, because these motherfuckers come back, they're trying to cut their salary.
Oh,
You know
doesn't
what I
that
mean?
doesn't that fucking piss you off? These cocksuckers sitting up in Washington, they're getting in limos, they're fucking making 6 figures a year. They get pension after 5 years of work, and they want to cut the fucking military's pay. What the fuck?
No, it really is amazing because somebody, one of those Marines or something, posted a photo, and it was a picture of somebody doing like really stupid work. It might have been like somebody. It was like a pet groomer makes $60,000 a year. For somebody in the military, it makes 20.
Right.
Yeah,
You
makes
know?
no sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and then they come back and, they can't get a job. They got, not mental problems, but they're fucked up in the head, man.
Right, absolutely. You come back with post-traumatic, stress disorder, and we totally understand. That's an awesome thing you're doing, man. So when does that start up?
This year is going to be the first one. I'm going to talk to them on Sunday, and then we'll try to get a whole thing across the country that people will, comedians will get involved with, try to find like 2 or 3 in every place that there is a base,
Right, awesome.
And get stores behind it. Just donate the food. They can make it there,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, very cool. You got any other shows coming up, Bobby, you want to promote?
The fuck. I'm just go to RevBobLevy.com. I'll be hitting the road soon. I'm going. Guess what? I'm. Looks like me and Dolph Ziggler are gonna hit the road.
Awesome.
Cool.
When is that going to start up?
Once he gets fucking back on Twitter and fucking calls me, motherfucker comes on, and I was like, "Let's go, man! You ready to hit the road?" And he goes, "I work the Mondays. Let's go." And I fucking, I'm like, we already have like 4 improvs that wanted, so they want a 5-minute tape on them just to make sure,
Right.
pay the money, and it fucking, I wrote him like 8 times already. He hasn't been on since the last time. So, but we'll start going everywhere soon.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Hey, that's
And,
awesome.
he's a fucking cool guy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I never met him, but, he's in the comedy, so he followed me on Twitter, I guess. And we just always talked on there.
Very cool.
Cool, man.
We've got something I asked about on Twitter was the Levy Land. Is there anything in the works for Levy Land coming back?
Yeah, it's going to come back in a couple of weeks, actually.
Awesome.
We're going to go on this, we'll be on the VaughnLive.tv. I always post it, right? Because I go live,
Right.
and then we're going to tape it for podcasts, right?
Right.
And then also there's this entertainment site that's just open. It's only for entertainers to get to know each other from all over the world and get booked and shit like that.
Oh, cool.
And I think we're going to be on that too. He wants us on that.
Awesome.
So it'll be fun,
Well, you're going to be
Tuesday
busy.
night. Yeah, fuck it. I'm home most of the week, but I got to drive to fucking Brooklyn to fucking do it. Because by the time he gets back from work,
You said when was that going to air? I talked over you.
At the end of February, like on a Tuesday from 7 to 9.
Nice.
I used to open the room an hour early and just chat with fucking bust their balls and then do the show. Because, you open up, people coming in.
Right.
You can't just start because you're going live.
Right.
So I would go, okay, we got 40 minutes of the show, and that shit. But now we're going to open up a half hour before.
Very cool. And that you can actually access that through RevBobLevy.com.
I think we can put that back on. Nah, probably won't.
Oh, you won't?
Put it
Okay.
on there. No, but I'll put it on Twitter and I'll put it on Facebook. It'll be all, whenever I go on, I put everything up.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So just follow me at the Rev Bob Levy, or I got like 3 Facebooks that are Bob Levy. I think 2 of them are still available, and then I have the Reverend Bob Levy, which is a fan page or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
That, I don't really go on there. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck you gonna say? Fan page. I just put up a fucking dick and go, hey, what about that fucking snow? I don't even use it. There's like no activity on it. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about that. So stupid,
Right. Well, the people want to be connected with you personally, and that's how you can do it on Twitter. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's Twitter and the regular Facebooks.
Right.
My middle Facebook I'm on the most. That's the one I'm always on.
Yeah.
I'm logged on to, and then I can go on to the one's to do with a picture of me and Jay Leno. That's the one that's full. The second one is a picture of just me. That one has about maybe 100 or so left.
oh, I see.
Somewhere around there.
Right.
Then the third one has like 1,600 on it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then you have the Levy Land one with Devin Ensign. I think it'll come up. He used to do the show with me, and that one has like 1,600. But Twitter is the place to be, man. That's where it's fun. You can just fuck around at 100 miles an hour, and you
Yeah.
be fast, and you fucking get the jokes out quick and kick ass.
Well, we know it's you on Twitter with the Lady Di pictures in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Guy, I should say. That's some funny shit,
There
man.
you go. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. No, it is. It is funny to hear you guys banter. That's the kind of shit everybody loves,
Yeah. Did you hear me call today? No. When was it? It was Thursday. I called. They had some guy in that had a book of wines that you smell. You sniff them and you could smell them. And I called in, I know when they're starting to throw the interview to the dogs. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, Opie answers, and he goes, this is Bob. He goes, what's your last name? And he knew it was me. And I go, Thomas. And he goes, what's your question for him? I go, what would you say would be the best color of wine to go with a date rape? And the guy's like, Jesus Christ. It's always fun calling. They're like, their show is fun. I love this show because it's just,
Fucking Bob Lee.
go and have fun. That's it.
That's right, man.
That's awesome. Well, you can call our show and bust our fucking balls whenever you want, man.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, what the fuck? If I'm around, I'll come on,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be somewhere out there, believe me,
Dude, if you make it to Sanford and Sons, we went together and saw Florentine and Don, and we'll go out there and we'll support you.
Hell yes. We'll come out and get liquored up.
I'm the greatest thing that ever hit a fucking stage since a fucking panty.
That's right. A sticky, wet
Nice.
granny panty. That's that's
All right,
awesome.
guys, have a good one, man.
Hey, you
All right,
too.
Bob,
Thanks,
we
Bob, for
appreciate you
calling.
coming on, man.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right,
All right.
buddy. Later, Bob.
Later.